everyone. In today's video, I'm going to talk about journaling for seasonal affective disorder. So if you haven't heard what this is, you might have heard it referred to as SAD, S-A-D. That's basically the depression, a seasonal depression that happens in the wintertime. And it's mostly a direct result of the lack of sunlight, because in the winter, of course, we have longer nights and shorter days, and it also can be due to cold. A lot of people don't like cold, so that drives them indoors, and of course we're not as happy when we are stuck inside as we are when we can go outside. So we can use journaling to help us deal with seasonal affective disorder. And actually, journaling is great for any type of mental health issues. It's kind of the thing where if you're ever alone or you can't go to therapy, I talk about this a lot actually, that journaling is kind of a way to do self-therapy, because it's one of the best things you can do for your health mentally. And of course, it also helps your soul. It's good for your spirit, and it even has physical benefits. So it's got benefits in all areas, which is why it's one of the things I talk about a lot, because it's useful. It's so useful for so many things. Like, name anything and journaling can probably help you with it, especially mental health issues like this. So I have some other products that are actually for other mental health things like anxiety and panic attacks and things like that, and just regular stress. But this, I just made this, well, I didn't just make it, I made this a couple weeks ago, but it's a seasonal affective disorder journal. So what it does is it gives you a bunch of journal prompts. And so like I said, this is like a self-therapy type thing where, when you have no one to talk to, it really helps to use journal prompts. It's really like having a friend or a coach or a therapist right there, asking you these questions. And so I'm going to show you this journal. This is a printable download like all of my products. And there's 16 pages. So here's the cover. You can put this on the front of your binder. I like to put covers in there so that people can slide them into the binder and then fill it up with the rest of the pages. So here's what a typical page looks like. So there's 2 questions on each page with plenty of space for you to write your answer. So the questions are like this. What preconceived notions do you have about self-care? And do you have a self-care routine? Why or why not? So these questions are focused on self-care as a way to deal with seasonal affective disorder, because it's really, this is how we take care of ourselves, by taking care of our mental health. What do you know about SAD? What anxiety symptoms have you experienced in the past? Do you experience any of the noted symptoms for autumn anxiety? So autumn anxiety is something I just learned about recently. It's actually a similar thing to seasonal affective disorder because it happens around the same time every year. So it's kind of like the end of summer, and so all of your fun summer plans are over, and now we're heading into the dark part of the year where you might not be able to see your friends a lot, you might not be able to do your favorite activities, and that can bring on some anxiety as far as the weather changing too. There's a lot of stuff in that. So this workbook, or this journal, actually covers both of those because they're very similar. So if this looks like something that you would benefit from, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description so you can grab that in my Etsy shop. And if you know anybody that suffers from seasonal affective disorder, send this video their way and maybe they can get some benefit from this too. Thank you so much for watching.